are important to students. Uh, it is the formative years of your life. Earlier times, we had joint families. We grew up in joint families. We grew up in even in nuclear family. There was somebody to talk to, and there was somebody who you could go to and guide and seek guidance from. Now, with the shrinking family system and having less and less people around you, it has become far more important to seek help outside. And one thing is to, help is you can go for counseling, therapy, and all. But having a mentor in with you at the right time makes a lot of difference. As you are growing, you need to. It's important to have that one person, two people guiding you through this journey. Taking it forward. So when I was, uh, I have a psychology background. Uh, I got married and I was doing my work. Then I left it for some time, but there came a point when I had to get back to work, and that gap in between kind of made me a little unsure whether I could do it. And that is when some my mentor, who from whom I have learned clinical hypnotherapy. I met her at an event, and got talking, and that's when we just connected, and that's when the connection grew, and a kind of bond grew. And then was hosting a workshop, and she told me to attend it, and I said, oh, there's been a lot of gap, and how can I do it? She said, it's okay, you just come. But that was the beginning of the journey that I am today. On like for the past 15 years, what I'm doing as a therapist, counselor, and a coach, and a mentor, it began there because there was somebody who saw something in me which I myself was not able to see. So that is what a mentor does. A mentor can see the potential in you which you cannot see. So a lot of us, we find when we are dealing with situations, we are in the situation. We are just dealing with it. We are just reacting to it. But when you meet someone who is looking at you from the outside and giving you, having a third person's perspective and can see a bigger picture for you, that is a time when that person will have a great role to play in your life. So a mentor is someone who will help you, with moving forward in the right direction. Now, for students, having a mentor, it becomes helpful because somewhere you also, you have a role model in front of you. What you aspire to be, there is someone out there who is already in that position, who is already, has that experience. So when you connect to that person, and you your interactions with that person, you are going to learn a lot from that person, not just what is actually laid out in your course or anything. Every aspect of how the person is conducting themselves in every situation, you're going to learn from that person. So in these formative years as students, having a mentor is very important. Another thing is, people say, why mentor? Why a mentor is required? I mean, advice of anybody gives, right? Whoever is giving you a casual advice is giving you an advice from their own perspective of what they have understood out of life. It need not really be helpful to you. But when you have someone who is in a position of a mentor, who is guiding you, that person has had the experience of your journey to a certain extent. That person has already reached a certain point. When he or she looks back, they they have seen their journey and how it has evolved, and with that journey they can help. They know they can help other people. They can help the younger generation. So that is why it is so important to, have look for a mentor. Now, mentor is not someone when you can go and say, okay, I want you to be a mentor. Mentor is like friendship. You can't tell somebody, will you be my friend? Okay, but as a kid, those things used to happen, but not anymore. As you grow up, doesn't happen. Friendship grows, it develops. Similarly, having a mentor is a relationship that develops and grows. So you once you are open to it, when it's all like it said, when the student is ready, the teacher will arrive. Similarly, when the mentee is ready, the mentor will arrive in your life, and that journey is going to be so very fruitful to you, that you will get a clarity about how to take your life forward. uh, I would like to share an example out here. Recently, there was someone who came to me for counseling and therapy. This boy was a young boy of 20, 21 years, was doing a lot. I mean, he's a student, yes, but he is also, he's helping his father in his business. And with uh, that business, he's also started his own business. Okay, and that business, so he was doing like multiple things, all stressed out and all, and that's when he was like very overwhelmed with everything, and that's when he came in for counseling. And over a period of time, there is a certain kind of uh, bond that is developed with this kid. uh, so recently when he came, he is like, Auntie, I'm feeling stagnant. I'm completely stagnant. I don't feel like doing anything anymore. I said, what happened? He says, I am helping my father. It is on autopilot. It's going like, it's working. My own business is on autopilot. Like, I don't have to be actively doing something. So there is nothing that is kind of pushing me to do something about it. So he's like, I don't know, I feel I've just come to a stagnation and I don't know how to go about it. I said, what do you want to do? He said, I'm looking for to explore new businesses to invest. So I said, okay, if you're going to invest in new businesses, that means you will need your father's approval to invest. So I suggested, I said, if not that, what is the other thing that you could do? So he says, I could help my other, I could help other people with their startup. So I said, good idea. But he's like, who will listen to me? I'm just a 21-year-old. So I told him, I said, like you, there are a lot of 21, kids in their 20s who are doing something or the other, wanting to set up their own things. So then he was like, yeah, I know this friend is, starting a clothing line. This friend is starting a home chef business. So I said, how about helping them set up their business? They are your age group. They all have seen you set up your business and your business is doing good. So how about helping these uh, people set up their own business? And that is when he was like, yeah, that makes sense. I said, then if there is a business opportunity amongst your friends where you feel a potential, you can then take that proposal to your father and then look at investing in that business. And so here it works two ways. So it was like it did make a difference, like it did click to him, and he has now started helping his two immediate friends with their startups. So now he is also feeling happy, and he is also looking forward to doing things. So it is important to have that one person who can help you see the bigger picture, because there will come a time in a student's life wherein you have like achieved it, and now what? A lot of times, even people in the position of CEO, one of my clients who was, coaching clients, he was a CEO, and he said, I have achieved everything, and now what? And he says, now I feel my organization does not need me. I said, yes, because your organization now is set. It's like, again, the same autopilot mode. So how about looking at, you become a leader now, how about building new leaders? And that is when he it was just a change of